I thought I heard you.
What's going on?
What's happening?
Well, you know.
What happens when a legendary garage, built on roaring engines, hard work, and genuine brotherhood, slowly turns into a stage for reality drama? Behind the camera lights and the sound of torque lies a story of tension, betrayal, and difficult choices. And this is far more than just television. As a field correspondent uncovering the truth behind one of television's most intriguing automotive reality series, it becomes evident that Kevin Mack never saw eye to eye with certain employees at Kustoms, resulting in a tense environment that occasionally erupted into heated arguments. Despite his calm persona on screen, behind the scenes, the pressure to meet high-profile deadlines and maintain the company's prestige led to friction among the staff. Those familiar with the show's inner workings describe Kevin as a perfectionist, someone who was unwilling to compromise quality, even if it meant conflict. While this dedication made him a pillar in the eyes of some, it also bred resentment among others who felt overshadowed or micromanaged. Sources suggest that creative differences escalated during peak production seasons, with arguments reportedly spilling over into non-filming hours. Though no incidents were caught on camera, whispers of his disagreements with both junior staff and longtime veterans began to emerge across fan forums and behind-the-scenes whispers. Ultimately, this layer of interpersonal tension reveals a far more complex version of the Counting Cars family than what fans saw on screen. As a field correspondent uncovering the truth behind one of television's most intriguing automotive reality series, it becomes evident that Scott Jones' sudden disappearance from Counting Cars left fans stunned. Known as a vital figure who managed finances and kept the show grounded, his absence triggered speculations of mismanagement and internal conflict. Sources close to the company revealed that Jones often clashed with Kevin Mack over operational direction and spending priorities. Their disagreements reportedly escalated to the point where higher-ups were forced to intervene. Then, without public explanation, Scott was gone. No farewell episode, no acknowledgement from the cast, not even a cryptic post on social media. His exit left a void not only in the show's narrative but also in the structure of Kustoms, prompting rumors about backdoor power struggles and silent firings. While some insiders insist he left of his own accord to pursue other ventures, others hint at a more dramatic separation stemming from ideological rifts within the leadership. Regardless, Scott's vanishing act remains one of the most puzzling events in the show's timeline. As a field correspondent uncovering the truth behind one of television's most intriguing automotive reality series, it becomes evident that Joseph Fronta's embezzlement scandal shook Kustoms to its core. Entrusted with financial responsibilities, Fronta allegedly exploited his access, forging signatures and misappropriating funds in what insiders describe as a months-long operation hidden in plain sight. The gravity of the situation only came to light when irregularities surfaced during an internal audit, prompting a quiet investigation. Kevin Mack, who was then deeply involved in administrative oversight, led the charge to expose the fraud and limit damage to the company's reputation. Legal proceedings soon followed, and while much of the case was kept under wraps, court documents confirmed substantial financial loss and a subsequent settlement. The scandal not only affected Kustoms financially but also undermined trust within the team. To many close to the show, it marked a turning point, forcing stricter policies, reshuffling internal roles, and casting a long shadow over an otherwise upbeat series. As a field correspondent uncovering the truth behind one of television's most intriguing automotive reality series, it becomes evident that the departure of Rolly Sabo, the fan-favorite detailer, was another blow to the Counting Cars legacy. Known for his eccentric personality, thick Hungarian accent, and unmatched dedication to making every vehicle shine, Rolly quickly became a staple among viewers who admired both his work ethic and comic relief. However, his sudden and unexplained absence from the show left many fans bewildered. There was no farewell episode, no public explanation, just silence. Behind the scenes, however, whispers of contract disputes, personality clashes with producers, and creative differences between Rolly and upper management began to surface. Some insiders claimed that Rolly was uncomfortable with the increasing emphasis on scripted drama and felt the show was drifting too far from its roots in craftsmanship and authentic garage camaraderie. Others hinted at disputes over pay and credit, especially after Rolly became a breakout star in online fan communities. Despite the lack of official statements, Rolly's disappearance serves as a glaring reminder that even the most beloved personalities are not immune to the volatile dynamics behind reality television. As a field correspondent uncovering the truth behind one of television's most intriguing automotive reality series, it becomes evident that Shannon Ikaw, the show's lead bike builder, faced severe creative burnout after years of non-stop production demands and limited recognition beyond his core fanbase. Renowned for his unmatched talent in designing custom motorcycles, Shannon was considered the artistic backbone of the series. However, according to sources close to the shop, he began to feel creatively stifled as producers pushed for quicker turnarounds and flashier builds to maintain ratings. The increasing pressure reportedly led to emotional exhaustion, and for a man who prided himself on thoughtful design and mechanical precision, being treated as just another content machine became disheartening. While fans continued to admire his work, Shannon is said to have held private conversations about stepping away to rediscover his passion outside the spotlight. Despite not officially departing the show at the time, his reduced screen time and growing silence online only fueled speculation. Ultimately, Shannon's story is emblematic of the toll that reality television can take even on the most dedicated artisans, especially when creative vision is overshadowed by commercial pressure. As a field correspondent uncovering the truth behind one of television's most intriguing automotive reality series, it becomes evident that Tommy the Boss Roma, one of Kustoms' early and respected crew members, walked away from the show after a serious disagreement over its shifting direction. Initially drawn to the team for its emphasis on classic restoration and automotive artistry, Roma reportedly grew disillusioned as the show leaned more heavily into dramatic story arcs and away from its original garage-focused roots. Sources close to Roma suggest he was frustrated with staged interactions and a growing emphasis on character conflict, which he believed undermined the show's credibility. For a man whose identity was rooted in honest labor and craftsmanship, the creeping influence of reality TV sensationalism was too much to bear. His decision to leave was not impulsive. It followed a series of meetings with producers where he allegedly voiced concerns that went unheeded. Eventually, Roma decided to pursue opportunities that aligned more closely with his core values, seeking work that emphasized skill over spectacle. His exit stands as a symbol of quiet protest against the entertainment industry's tendency to sacrifice substance for ratings. As a field correspondent uncovering the truth behind one of television's most intriguing automotive reality series, it becomes evident that Kustoms faced legal issues in 2021 when a disgruntled client filed a lawsuit claiming the shop failed to deliver a promised vehicle restoration. The plaintiff alleged that after multiple delays, missed communication, and rising costs, the final product either did not meet agreed-upon standards or was never delivered at all. This legal dispute peeled back the curtain on the operational vulnerabilities within the shop, particularly concerning documentation, client relations, and the balance between production obligations and genuine automotive work. Internal documents submitted as evidence suggested a breakdown in communication between the show's production schedule and the garage's actual ability to complete work on time. Furthermore, the involvement of legal counsel drew public attention to a side of the shop rarely shown on camera, one burdened with the realities of customer service under the scrutiny of fame. Although the lawsuit was eventually settled out of court, it cast a shadow over the show's reputation and sparked debate about whether reality TV glamour was compromising real-world accountability. As a field correspondent uncovering the truth behind one of television's most intriguing automotive reality series, it becomes evident that the production crew of Counting Cars reportedly clashed frequently with the garage team due to conflicting priorities: TV drama versus build quality. According to former crew members and insiders, the push for engaging narratives often came at the cost of mechanical precision, leading to increasing tension between the craftsmen and the storytellers. For the mechanics, their reputations were staked on real work, while producers often demanded manufactured conflicts or fast-paced scenes to maintain audience engagement. The situation became particularly volatile during tight production deadlines, where the pressure to deliver compelling footage clashed with the reality that complex restorations can't be rushed. These internal conflicts were rarely visible to fans but significantly affected morale and workflow within Kustoms. Over time, several respected mechanics reportedly voiced concerns or even left the project due to frustration with the show's evolving focus. This behind-the-scenes discord highlights the challenge of balancing reality television's demand for drama with the integrity of skilled labor that forms the foundation of such programming. As a field correspondent uncovering the truth behind one of television's most intriguing automotive reality series, it becomes evident that behind the scenes, Danny the Count Koker struggled to balance his creative vision with increasing network demands. As both the face of the show and its executive producer, Koker found himself pulled in opposing directions. On one side were fans who loved his raw, authentic style. On the other, producers pushing for higher ratings through dramatization and sensational plotlines. This tug-of-war reportedly led to long hours, personal strain, and what some insiders describe as leadership burnout. The pressure to keep the brand strong while maintaining authenticity put Danny in a delicate position, forcing tough decisions about casting, story structure, and shop direction. Some sources claim he became less involved in day-to-day operations, focusing more on appeasing executive producers and handling branding deals. These growing pains underscore the difficulty of maintaining a successful franchise without losing its soul, especially when fame brings not only opportunity but also the weight of expectation. For Danny, the path of leading Kustoms turned into a tightrope walk between loyalty to his team and survival in a demanding television industry. As a field correspondent uncovering the truth behind one of television's most intriguing automotive reality series, it becomes evident that despite the mounting drama, creative turnover, and behind-the-scenes tensions, the fans of Counting Cars have remained steadfastly loyal. Across platforms like Reddit, Facebook groups, and convention circuits, dedicated supporters continue to celebrate the show's legacy, share favorite episodes, and express admiration for cast members new and old. Merchandise sales have remained strong, and fan-led campaigns have even sparked discussions about spin-offs or revivals featuring departed stars. However, this unwavering devotion is not without concern. Many longtime viewers have expressed disappointment over the show's shift from a garage-focused format to something more akin to dramatized reality TV. Questions about authenticity, unresolved exits, and the absence of former fan favorites linger heavily in fan discourse. As the show continues to evolve, the heart of the matter remains whether its core, the love for restoration, craftsmanship, and camaraderie, still beats as strong as it did in its earlier seasons. For now, the community continues to rally, proving that while cast may come and go, Counting Cars' legacy is built on more than metal. It's built on memory, loyalty, and passion. In a world driven by ratings and public image, few can endure without compromising their identity. Counting Cars reminds us that behind every restored vehicle lies a human story, one filled with dreams, conflict, and pride. Now the world wonders, will Kustoms be remembered for its engines, or for the drama that consumed it?